What do I think the biggest difference that we made sort of at the university during the pandemic? And it was not like the testing or the vaccines, and those things were important, but it was like we had at least once a week, a 1 hour webinar where we would just take questions from the public and answer them in long form. And we record them so people could play them back later. And I would answer the same question often week after week after week after week. But it was that willingness to engage, to listen, to talk, to build trust, to constantly explain not only what we were doing, but why, to take pointed questions about should we be doing something else? What were explaining that like part of leadership is making difficult decisions with imperfect information when no one's going to be happy with your answer. And we pretend like that doesn't happen, or we pretend that there's no nuance, that like we think follow the science means like it's clear to everyone, there's no question, when that's not really the case. It's imperfect information and there's no clear answer, but we're going to have to make a decision and explain what, and like that was often lacking in public discourse. But we were able to pull that off locally. And maybe that's why sometimes these things need to be more local, where you can have community and you can have sort of shared values and to build up that trust and have explanations. But I think too many people saw this as like, if you just applied the algorithm, you get an answer. That is so rarely the case in science.